Achoo! What makes us sneeze? Have you ever sneezed so hard you thought your head would pop off? It's a pretty intense feeling, isn't it? But have you ever wondered why we sneeze in the first place? It's funny how our bodies do these weird things, right? Sneezing is one of those quirky actions that seem odd, but serve a crucial purpose. Well, sneezing is actually super important. It's not just a random reflex. It's a vital part of our body's defense system. It's like a superpower our bodies use to stay healthy. Imagine it as a built-in cleaning mechanism that helps keep our respiratory system clear. We usually sneeze when tiny things get in our noses. These can be anything from dust and pollen to tiny particles of pepper or even pet dander. Think dust, pollen, or even pepper. These tiny irritants can cause a big reaction. Our noses don't like these intruders, so they sound the alarm. This alarm is actually a signal sent to our brain. This alarm triggers a sneeze, which is our body's way of kicking those intruders out. Pretty cool, huh? When we sneeze, our body is essentially hitting the reset button, clearing out any unwanted particles. The process starts when the sensitive lining inside our nose detects an irritant. This sends a message to the brain, which then coordinates a series of actions. The brain signals the diaphragm and chest muscles to contract, building up pressure in the lungs. Finally, this pressure is released in a powerful burst, expelling air through the nose and mouth at high speed. This is the sneeze. So next time you sneeze, remember, it's not just an inconvenience. It's your body's way of protecting you and keeping you healthy. Pretty amazing, right? Okay, get this. Sneezing is actually a fascinating and complex process that our bodies use to protect us. When those tiny invaders like dust, pollen, or germs enter our noses, they tickle this super sensitive spot called the nasal mucosa. This mucosa is lined with tiny hair-like structures called cilia that help trap these invaders. It's like the tickle spot of your nose. Imagine it as a highly sensitive alarm system. This tickle sends a message racing to your brain through the trigeminal nerve, which acts like a super fast messenger. The brain gets the message, intruder alert, we need to sneeze. It quickly processes this information and prepares your body for action. The brain then tells our chest muscles to take a deep breath in, filling our lungs with air. Then our belly muscles squeeze tight, creating a strong contraction. This action builds up pressure inside our chest, much like inflating a balloon. Finally, that pressure bursts open, releasing the built-up air forcefully. This sends a sneeze rocket out of your nose, expelling the irritants at speeds up to 100 miles per hour. Sneezing is our body's way of keeping our nasal passages clean and free from harmful particles. So next time you sneeze, remember the incredible chain reaction happening inside you. Did you know a sneeze can travel up to 100 miles per hour? That's right. When you feel that tickle in your nose and you let out a big achoo, it's like a mini hurricane coming out of your face. That's faster than a cheetah. Imagine that. The fastest land animal can't even outrun your sneeze. A cheetah can run up to 70 miles per hour. But your sneeze can beat that by a good 30 miles per hour. All that air and those tiny droplets help push those pesky invaders out. When you sneeze, your body is expelling irritants from your nose or throat. These could be dust, pollen, or even a tiny bug. And get this, you actually can't keep your eyes open when you sneeze. It's a reflex. Your body is so focused on getting rid of the irritant that it shuts your eyes to protect them from any particles that might be flying around. Your body is so busy with the sneeze, it closes your eyes for a split second to protect them. This reflex is so strong that even if you try to keep your eyes open, you probably won't be able to. Another fun fact. Did you know some people sneeze when they look at bright lights? This is known as the photic sneeze reflex. It's a genetic trait that affects about 18 to 35% of the population. It's called photic sneeze reflex. And scientists aren't totally sure why it happens. Some theories suggest it might be due to crossed wires in the brain, where the signals for light and sneezing get mixed up. So next time you sneeze, remember there's a lot more going on than just a simple achoo. Section 4. Sneezing etiquette. Be a superhero, not a super spreader. Sneezing is important, but we don't want to share our germs. Remember, those sneeze rockets carry tiny droplets that can spread germs to others. The best way to sneeze is to catch it with a tissue and throw that tissue away. No tissue? No problem. Sneeze into your elbow instead of your hands. And always wash your hands with soap and water after you sneeze. By being careful, we can all stay healthy. Section 5. The wonderful world of sneezing. Sneezing might seem a little gross, but it's actually pretty amazing. It's our body's way of protecting us from things that can make us sick. So next time you feel a sneeze coming on, Remember all the cool science happening inside you, and don't forget to cover your mouth.